Everybody, this is James Rattlesnake Defense. I got a low-cost revolving carbine option here for you we're going to check out, so bear with me 1 second. We'll give it a go. Alright, so today we have a Heritage Rough Rider Rancher. This is the revolving 22. It's essentially the same as the pistol, except they made it into a carbine. This one comes with the sling, swivels, and we have a 22 Magnum cylinder here. So, single action. It's got a safety. Pretty straightforward, simple, basic gun. We're going to give this a go and see what we think, so bear with me just a sec. Alright, so we're out here in the field with this. Now you have to keep in mind this thing is absolutely not for speed. It takes a while to load and unload it, which you would think might be a bad thing. I mean, it's single action, so it uses the old cowboy style ejector system and all that. But for just out plinking, especially with the ammo prices under control, not having the ability to just blow through a 30-round magazine, that makes you care a little more about shot placement and taking your time. Now, of course, this is literally just an elongated version of the Rough Rider revolver, so if you have any experience with those, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about here. It is 16-inch barrel. Now, the only issue I have, your face is kind of near the receiver, so you get a little bit of blowback. But other than that, it's a very odd thing to shoot. It's interesting. Now, something interesting about this is that you don't want to get your hand up here. Naturally, I mean, when you're holding this, you want to hold your hand right here like this. That seems like the natural place to put it. But if you do that, you're going to be getting some of this powder and lead out of your hand. It's going to get scorched there. So be careful if you go to shoot one of these to keep your hand either forward on the barrel or back here on the stock, because you could potentially hurt yourself if you cup that revolver. So keep that in mind, please, and we'll keep at it. Alright, so we've tried the 22, and these are in the 250 neighborhood, if I'm not mistaken, for the whole thing. Alright, this is a pretty low cost device. A lot of fun. Cheap to shoot, which is huge right now. But something that's interesting about Heritage is that you can buy, for any of the revolvers and for this, a 22 Magnum cylinder. These cost about $35 or $40 for the cylinder. And they can be added to any of the Heritage firearms to make them into a 22 Magnum. So we're going to pop this cylinder out. We have a brand new 22 Magnum cylinder here. fits right in place. Put the pin back through. And this will be my first time firing one of these in a 22 Magnum. I've never tried this before, so I expect it to be a little bit loud, but we're going to give it a go. The ability to use 22 or 22 Magnum seems like a pretty big benefit to me. Larger game, target shooting, raccoon, I don't know, I can think of a lot of stuff. Just the ability to have something here that fires more than one round. Now, one thing I will say so far, and I'm probably going to talk a little bit more about that later, is this thing is kind of loud, so please don't shoot without hearing protection. Alright, let's try some 22 Magnum. I enjoy that a lot more than the 22. That's worth every bit of the upgrade right there for the extra horsepower. Now, I want to say something, and please believe me, this is about the loudest son of a bitch I've ever shot as far as a carbine goes. If you shoot this without hearing protection, you're going to regret it immediately, I promise. Make sure that you're muffed up, or you know, I shoot a lot of 22s. I know a lot of you guys don't always wear your earmuffs when you're shooting the 22s. I know you're supposed to. Please don't shoot this without it. So, keep that in mind. This thing is loud. Now, let's go check out our target. Alright, so we're down here at the target. As you can see, you know, it's not a sniper rifle. That being said, this is very utilitarian. And the ability to fire 22 or 22 Magnum, it's under $300. You get the leather sling, something you can throw over your shoulder, around the house, out here on the farm. Great for varmints, and it's a lot of fun to shoot, and it's cheap. You know, the expectations have got to be on par a little bit here. The sights are a little vague. You know, it's not a fine sight. So this isn't a precision machine, but it's pretty good. You know, there's no, I got one real good flyer that very well may be my fault. The rest of them are just right here in a group. That's perfectly acceptable. This is a really neat thing. This one's passed you by. Please give it a look. It's a, you know, just a grown-up revolver. So I hope you guys get a chance to get your hands on one of these. I hope if you get one, you enjoy it as much as I have. It's simple. It's simplicity at its best. So, you know, get a chance, check one out. I think it's worth every cent you pay for it. Plus, with ammo prices, it gives you something to plink with, something you can afford to shoot, and, you know, maybe something behind the seat of the truck. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and stay tuned. We have some more stuff coming soon.